Hey guys, Coach Kat here with episode 5 of the stretch series. We're going to be focusing on the legs today. The first exercise I'm going to take you through is the quad stretch. We have 3 rounds, 4 reps per side with a 2 to 3 second hold at the top. I'm starting with my feet parallel to each other, kicking my one leg back. So in this case, I'm starting with my left leg, kicking my leg back. Try to grab between your toes and the top of your foot. Hold it for 2 to 3 seconds. Keep your chest nice and proud. Your core is nice and tight to keep that stabilization so we're not rocking our weight back and forth on our heels. Once you get 4 reps per side with a 2 to 3 second hold, we're moving on to the next exercise. Second exercise is going to be a hamstring and calf stretch. We have 3 rounds, 8 reps per side. Here I'm starting off in a stagger stance position, so my left heel is in line with my right toe. From here, I'm going to dorsiflex my toe up, so meaning my toes are pointing towards the sky. I'm bending my right leg and I'm sitting my hips back. My left leg remains straight the entire time, almost as if I'm doing a stagger stance. Good morning. Stand up nice and tall. After you get 8 reps per side, switch to the right leg. See you there. My right heel is in line with the toes of my left foot. Pushing my hips back, bending my left leg, keeping my right leg straight. Maintain a neutral neck by tucking the chin into the chest. The third exercise is going to be an inner thigh stretch. Same position, starting with your feet in stagger stance position, but here you're gonna, instead of pushing your hips back, you're pushing your weight to the side. So that left leg that's straightened out, stays straightened out, and that right leg is bent and you're pushing your weight to the right side. We have 3 rounds, 8 reps per side. Keeping your heel in line with the toe. I added a little bit of a reach just for my balance. Take your time with these exercises. Remember to exhale as you're pushing your hips back. The fourth exercise is called ankle rocks. We have 3 rounds, 10 per side. You're starting in a high plank position. You're taking one leg, placing the top of the foot on behind the ankle of the other foot, shifting your weight back onto your heels and rocking your body forward. Make sure when you're in that start position, your body weight's over your hands, so shoulders underneath your chest, the wrists underneath your elbows, so on and so forth. Just like so. Once you're done with 10 per side, if you can't get your heel to touch the ground, it's okay. This is stretching the calf muscle that could be tight. Take your time with these as well. Once you're done, quickly grab a foam roller if you have it, or some sort of tennis ball. We're going to need both of those. I'm going to grab a foam roller and we're going to be foam rolling our quads. So I'm going to start in 6-point position. I'm placing the foam roller at the top of my knee. My right leg is bent and my left leg is also bent. And I'm starting with very small movements, working the top of the knee and then slowly going down until the foam roller is on my hip flexor. And from there, I'm also focusing on very small movements, not exaggerating the movement, getting very deep into the muscle there. We have 30 seconds per leg. So 30 seconds rolling at the quad, 30 seconds rolling at the hip flexor. The next one is going to be a hamstring foam with the foam roller. 30 seconds on each side as well. I start towards the top of the hamstring, so right underneath the glute. I focus there for 30 seconds, making sure that leg that's getting foam rolled, the toes are dorsiflexed, meaning the toes are pointing towards you or towards the sky. And then from there, I place the foam roller slightly below, towards the middle and top of the knee, and I focus on in that area for 30 seconds as well. Once you're done with that, we're going to go into an inner thigh with the foam roller. From here, my right leg is going to be bent, and I'm starting right at the inside, right where the knees and the quad meet. I'm going to start there and slowly roll towards my hip flexor. So towards the center of my body, keeping that left leg fully straight behind me. I'm going to focus in there. Take your time with that. It's also 30 seconds. Could be pretty painful, so really take your time with this. This is an area we usually don't get in stretches or foam rolling wise. And the last thing we're going to be focusing is called our peroneals. I have this little roller that I like to use. You could also use a tennis ball by just laying on the tennis ball. From here, the motion I'm using is as if I'm revving the handles on a motorcycle. I'm going to start at the base of my ankle and roll up to about mid-shin. Once I'm done with 10 seconds there, I go to behind the ankle, right where the Achilles is, and I roll up there, 10 seconds there. This could be pretty painful as well, so really take your time with this. Go nice and slow. And then lastly, I go on the inside of the leg, right where that bony part is, and I slowly roll there, 10 seconds as well. And you guys are all done for today.